This cigar has been haunting me since I received it. This is Oliva Series V. Now, I've had Oliva Series S, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. This was sent to me by a Canadian post from Backcountry Pipe. Mark over there, thank you again. And today, I'm going to give it a smoke. Oh! Gotta let the anti-gravity chair the gravity. Alright, so, like I said, this is Oliva Series V. I've had the Series S before, and ever since I got this one, it's been haunting me. Like me, it is tall and thin. Anyways, we are knee-deep into trade show season. The job I do is related to construction, and automotive. So things are supposed to be stressful. We're supposed to be freaking out. We're supposed to be losing our temper, but turns out, at least today, the team has got it together. Seeing everybody in the midst of our busiest season, handling orders and moving product like crazy, but doing it and still having a good attitude is something you don't often see in the type of work that I do, which is warehousing type stuff. So I had me a nice steak after work, followed up by a little beverage, and I thought, why not smoke a cigar? So I'm going to say, in comparison to the Series S, the Series V is a little more potent. It does lean more into, like the way I see cigars, I tend to see like sort of two major flavor profiles. Like one of them is this sort of like malty shreddies thing, and the other one is more like dark chocolate and black coffee. And this leans into the dark chocolate black coffee. So the retrohale is pretty mellow on this. Often when I retrohale, it'll really blow out my sinuses. But retrohale on this is pretty mellow. It does have evolution. Like the first bit was leaning more into those bitter flavors. We're starting to get a little bit of sweetness in there. Starting to get something that I think leans into like a sweet beer. Maybe even like a white wine, like a Chardonnay. I know it's a weird flavor note, but that's how it goes. I kind of name what I can name. It's kind of interesting. It really is a balance between like the sort of the bitters and the more malty, sweet flavors. And I do, like, I've always liked a Corona size cigar. This is just like an extra long Corona. This has got to be the perfect temperature. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt, not sweating. The breeze comes by a bit and gives me almost a chill, but not quite. Yeah, there's a pretty nice aftertaste that sort of sticks with you on this cigar. The construction is like immaculate. The leaf has all these different tones from like a light cream tone to like a dark chocolatey brown. The draw is perfect, and I didn't even like I didn't cut the cap as deep as I normally do, so I kind of thought I was going to have a trouble drawing on it, but no, not at all. Something about growing something, picking it, aging it, hand rolling it, distributing it, and then enjoying it is just, I don't know, it's different. I've had cigarettes and, I don't really smoke cigarettes. I've had other things, but I've always liked artisanal stuff, like a nice bourbon, a nice scotch, a nice cigar. Recently, I've had a chance to dip my toes into some of the pipe tobaccos that were also sent from Mark over at Back Country Pipe. Something about the care taken. Now there's something a little perfumey in this, which is nice. Like sometimes when you're around someone who has a really nice perfume, a good perfume, you can almost taste it, and not in a bad way. There's a little bit of that going on here. I do think I could smoke this really quick and cause myself some problems, which I'm not going to do. Kind of just staring off into space because the clouds look real nice. The leaves are just coming in, so usually this area will be sort of blocked from all the trees having all the leaves on, so I don't get too much sunlight here, which is nice. Means the apartment doesn't get too hot. But quite enjoying looking at the brown wood of the tree, the light green on the leaves coming in, the white clouds, the blue sky. The neighborhood is pretty quiet for the most part, and I can just sit out here and take it easy and chill. Got a little tiny camping barbecue that I set up. Now normally in most places in Ontario, when you're up a couple floors in an apartment building, they won't let you have a barbecue, but there's no rule against it here, which I'm pretty thankful for. Although I wouldn't be smoking a pork shoulder up here. I think that would disrupt the neighbors maybe a little bit. But other than that, it's not bad. Just taking it easy out in the balcony, enjoying a cigar. And I thought because I had such a nice day at work, and it was a long day too. We're all putting in overtime, and literally everyone should have been in a nasty mood. But all of my encounters today at work, everybody was just on point. And I'm not going to say they were happy to be there, but everyone's making jokes, laughing, and just getting through it. I don't always have good days at work, but when you have a good day at work, and a nice steak, and a nice cigar, and you put together a nice beverage, I mean, it's not too much more that I think I would ask for. Maybe the company of a young lady who enjoys cigars as much as me. But I do like my solitary time, smoking a cigar and just contemplating, meditating, thinking, clearing my head. I do not know why it is that smoking a cigar can clear my head so much, but it does. It's just crazy. I suppose nicotine has a calming effect to a certain degree. I don't know. I don't know anything about nicotine, but I don't think that's it. Anyways, I have rambled enough. This is going to be me signing off. As always, keep it a hobby, not a habit. Take her easy, and raise a glass to new challenges and winning even when you're losing.